According to the Bible, we learn that the original apostles of Jesus were Peter, James, John, Andrew, Philip, Judas, Matthew, Thomas, James, the son of Alphaeus, Bartholomew, Judas Thaddeus, and Simon Zelotes. Among these were fishermen during the time of calling, namely Peter, James, John, Andrew. They were Jews, uneducated commoners, and simple men of faith who gave up everything to be followers of Christ. Jesus spent 3 years training these men to be leaders. Jesus' plan was to eventually have the disciples take over and carry on the work he had started. Andrew, the apostle, the first disciple to be called by Jesus, though we know more about his brother Peter, it was Andrew who first met Jesus. Saint Peter the apostle, original name Simon, disciple of Jesus Christ, recognized in the early Christian church as the leader of the disciples and by the Roman Catholic Church as the first of its unbroken succession of popes. Although both apostles and disciples were the followers of Jesus, there is a distinction between the two that is primarily based on authority. While disciples followed Jesus and learned from him, the apostles were in charge of continuing Jesus' ministry, spreading the gospel, and creating worship communities. We will be surprised how Jesus chose his disciple. Jesus chose 12 apostles to lead his church. He prayed all night so that he could choose the right men. The next morning, he chose and ordained 12 men, giving them the priesthood and authority to be apostles. The apostles traveled to many cities, canvassing the glory of Jesus Christ and his mercy. To start with, Jesus went along the shores of Lake of Galilee, seeing Andrew, Peter or Simon he called them to discipleship. Jesus said he would teach them how to catch people, meaning that he would show them how to bring people back to God. The Christian Gospels of Mark and Matthew say that after the ascension of Jesus, his apostles went out and preached everywhere. This is described in Mark 16 verses 19 and 20 and Matthew 28 verses 19 and 20. According to a tradition mentioned by Eusebius, they dispersed to distinct parts of the world. This was a short description of the disciples of Jesus. In my next video, I will try to explain about each disciple separately. Thank you for watching.